Hi everyone, it's time to cut your materials for Class 2 of Anna Griffin Create Crop at Home. This is going to help you get ahead in class, be prepared for some of the die cutting that we're going to be doing. We're cutting down the papers ahead of time so that we can sit back, learn, arrange, design layouts. We're going to do 4 actual pages in this class, 2 spreads, and we're going to do that from the Handsome paper pouch. So we've just finished our cutting for Class 1. This is Class 2 out of Handsome. So this is exciting because we're going to take the paisley papers, and for the first spread, it's going to be the navy blue paisley. You need 2 sheets of that. And we're not going to cut those at all, so no cutting. And so then when you're thinking about what we're going to do to embellish this spread, in the swag pouch, so in the swag pouch, there is text weight papers for Handsome, and it's foil stamped. So you know that this is lightweight, beautiful, sort of looks like fish gills. 2 sheets of the navy blue gold foil stamped paper. And we want to cut, I want you to cut that to the, to 10.5 by 10.5, both pieces. So we need 2 squares, 10.5, 10.5. It won't matter about lining up the pattern. All right, now if you want to get ahead and use the dies, the photo frame dies that we've included in your box, there's a set of 3, but I want you to get out the concentric set because the spreads that we're working with, they actually capitalize on all of this concentric cutting. So we don't actually have to measure, and you can start using these dies right away. So what you're going to do with 2 sheets of navy cardstock, okay? The first thing that we're going to do is the 2 sheets, we're going to cut frames, all right? So you're going to do this with your paper trimmer or your craft knife, and we want 11 by 11, okay? So this is 11 by 11, and then we want to cut a 1/2 inch border, so it's 10 by 10 on the inside, all right? So 11 by 11, the window is 10 by 10. And you want to do that out of 2 sheets of navy paper. All right, and what's left, what I want you to do with all that just came out, the 10 by 10s that came out, I want you to cut a series of mats and things that are all these different sizes. So what we've got is that there are 5 3x5s, and I think you can kind of see this. I'm just going to show it to you here. Let me just show you. This is the 3x5, and how you know that is the size we want. It's already this die. Okay, so the 3x5 is this die, and we need 5 of those cut with that die, or you can divide up your paper, but we need 5 3x5s, and it's going to come out of the 2 10 by 10s, all right? And then we need 2 4x6s. How we know this is 4x6? Once again, we have the 4x6, the perfect photo frame die in that die set. All right, so 2 4x6s in the navy and 3 5x5s in the navy. Okay, following along, you can always pause and go back. All right, so we just cut up 2 pieces of navy cardstock. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the gray, all right? So there's 2 sheets of gray cardstock that we'll need for this layout, and the same thing is going to happen where we're going to cut a series of papers. Now, there's only 1 3x5 needed here, okay? So we need 1 3x5, and then the rest is going to be the 4x6, all right? So 4x6, that's our photo size, 4x6, we need 5 of those. All right, so 5 4x6s, and you can see where we're going with all this cutting. We need 1 5x7, okay? And then 3 2x4s. Look at this, the second to the last die is 2x4. I want 3 of those. All right, and you're gonna see the magic come together. I'm just gonna recap that, all right? The 3 2x4s, 1 3x5, and 1 2 3 4 5 4x6s, and 1 5x7 from the 2 gray pieces of cardstock. Oh, and that layout also uses a little scrap of paper from Class 1, which was the little red 2x4 piece of cardstock. So this is just for the journaling, and it's a highlight. So a little 2x4 piece of red cardstock. Now, that's going to go back in your pouch. We're going to be fishing around for all these cuts as we start to assemble and work on our geometry of our layout. Okay, for the next spread in this class, you're going to pull the red one. This is the third piece of the red tonal paper from the pouch. There are 4 of everything. You're going to cut 4 2x12 strips. It does not matter the direction. So 4 2x12 strips from that paper, and 1 2x4 piece of paper, and then 1 8x12. All right. So how that works is I can show you. The large piece is going to take up the majority of that. Oh, this 2x4 is also a scrap from that first red piece of paper that we cut in Class 1. All right. Sorry if you're following along. Just always pause and go back straight to it. All right. Lastly, we have 2 sheets of the last 2 sheets of the green scale paper, and 1 is not going to get cut at all, but 1 is going to get cut into the 2 3x12 strips. Okay, so 2 3x12 strips. These are going to be for borders, and we'll use those to work with our beautiful cutting dies. And last but not least, you'll need one of the green paisleys, and this is going to be fussy cut in class live, so save this out with all these cuts so that you have it at the ready. All right, everybody getting excited? All right, that's what you need to cut for Class 2 from the Handsome Paper and Embellishment Pack.